Gets it up towards the wing then. In front, knocked down, well not knocked down, and they've taken the mark, Hooker.
Webster through the traffic. Hooker.
Hooksy, 100-game milestone this weekend. It's a pretty special moment, I guess.
Yeah, I'm very excited to play 100 games. I guess when I got drafted 6 or 7 years ago, I never knew what had happened, and to get to 100 games is pretty exciting for me.
You've made a long journey, and you sort of seem to really be settled in the back line now. Is that how you feel? You've sort of owned that spot now?
Yeah, I guess when I got drafted it was as a forward, and pretty excited to get down back and feel settled down there and really enjoy playing with the guys we've got down there, Fletch and Hurls and Jakey Carlisle and Hibbo, and they really look after me down there, so really enjoying it as a backman.
How did that move ever happen from you being a forward to now being one of the best defenders in the league?
Well, I think when I got drafted, Scotty Lucas, Matthew Lloyd, Courtney Johns were all up there, so I was down the queue a bit for a game, so they put me down back, and I managed to get a few kicks down there and found my way down there.
The bottom of the screen, you see. And guess who?
It mounted something, Schultz in the sides, comes steaming out, but Hooker knew where it was going.
That's number 5 for the quarter.
You're working with Matty Egan at the moment. You've had a few different coaches over the time. Have you had one person that's sort of been the biggest influence on your career?
Yeah, Sean Wellman was pretty big for me when he came a couple of years ago, and then Ego's taken it to another level this year. He's been great for me, and I've learnt heaps off him, and I'll keep learning off him as long as I can.
What about the move from interstate and moving to Melbourne? Do you feel like you're really settled here in Melbourne now?
Yeah, when I moved over, I was in with the host family, and they put me out in their garage for a couple of years, and brought me up the tough way. But they were awesome. They had a big part to do with my early, settling in and building a career, and they were the Hickmott family, and I've got to thank them a lot for helping me settle into Melbourne.
Hooker, long kick, long kick. Look at that, right through the middle.
Someone else that's helped you settle is Tommy Bell-Chambers. You guys are pretty tight.
Yeah, well, after that I moved in with Angus Monfries, and he looked after me for a few years, and then Tommy lives with me now, and yeah, he's a great housemate, and we get along really well, and he's great to live with.
100 games, did you ever think the milestone would come when you were first drafted, or did you sort of aim for that one game and then it creeps up on you?
Yeah, I think you just sort of aim to improve and keep improving, and I've just tried to improve my preparation and my training to become a better player, and yeah, it's exciting to play 100 games, but I've never really thought about it, and I probably still don't really think about it.
You have improved a lot over the last sort of few years. What do you put that down to?
Well, I think it's just training and listening to the coaches and my teammates helping me, and yeah, I've still got a lot of improving to do, so I'll keep working hard on my game and my preparation and my skills, and keep improving.
You're marking something that sort of everyone looks at in your game at the moment and think you've got your average about nine marks a game or something along those lines. Is that something that you've worked on?
Yeah, I think when I first started playing on the good players for the other team, I was very defensive and tried to spoil and shut them down a lot, and something I've worked on is being more attacking and trying to take marks for myself and start our attacks.
Melbourne this weekend, what are we expecting to face against them?
Yeah, well, they've played pretty well the last 2 weeks. They almost beat Port Adelaide, so we're going to be on our game, and the way they've been playing, they like to keep the ball off you, so we're going to try and get the ball off them as quick as we can and get the ball going our way.
Chris Dawes, the likely matchup for you?
Don't know yet. I don't know. Ego usually tells me about the day before a game, so yeah, I guess I'll find out on Saturday.
Hooksy, all the best out there on Sunday afternoon.
Thanks, mate.